Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you are in. This is the Big Girl Diary. Amber alert, Amber alert. Okay, I know you all miss me. I miss you too. And we miss Amber Heard. Just when you think she can't come up with anything else, oh, 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 she can. All right, here's the skinny. Amber Heard is trying to fight the appeal that she lost, and her lawyers are grasping at straws. I mean, at the first time they were appealing due to the freedom of speech, the First Amendment, and which that was shot down with a Uzi because free speech. You have free speech, but also within that free speech, there is a liable part, which Amber Heard walked her high heels all over. And not only was it liable, but it was malicious. Oh, oh, but okay, I'm getting a little bit melodramatic. Yes, I know, but I'm building up to something. And this right here, I'm going to put you out of your misery because I'm going to let you see what these lawyers came up with. Look, Rottenberg was a good lawyer, but unfortunately, he was attached to Elaine. I can't remember her last name. I'm not even going to try it. I'm not even going to waste a brain cell on remembering that woman's last name. Not worth it. Here, listen to this. You can't you can't make this stuff up. No. You can't make this stuff up anywhere on this planet and in any other galaxy. Can you make this stuff up? In court documents dated back in July, in the Circuit Court of Fairfax County, Virginia, attorneys for Heard claim the damages awarded to Depp were too excessive and unsupported by the evidence at trial. Hold on. They didn't stop there. They also accused Depp of relying on time barred and judiciously privileged statements as a basis for his defamation by innuendo claims. You can't make this stuff up. You can't. You can't make this stuff up. Okay. Let me get a cup of coffee. Let me get a little bit of my cafe au lait for this one because this is going to be the Twilight Zone. Actually, I need a refill. No, I think I might need two refills. All right, let's back this up. So, her lawyers just took some straws and threw the straws at the wall to see if anything would stick. Anything. Okay. Now, what they're saying is that the Fairfax County, Virginia courts Now, what they're saying is, or what Amber Heard's lawyers are saying is that these they they are way too excessive. Okay. What Amber Heard did, was that too excessive? She did not get sued for the amount of money that Johnny lost, but no one is saying anything about that being excessive. No, you don't hear it. It's all crickets. Johnny's a male. Toxic masculinity. Well, what about Botoxic? Because Amber is oozing of her Botoxicness. Thank you to one of my subscribers telling me that she has Botox. And I just add the ick after it. Botoxic. You, Amber, she is not going to circumvent this at all. She's not going to go. No, 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 no. You can keep on going around and around and around. No, 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 Amber. You're going around in a circle and you come back up to the same place to where that 10.3 million you got to pay. No matter what. And no matter what lawyers throw out there saying that, okay, Virginia, the lawyers, it was too excessive, too much money for her to pay. Then the judge, Alzakar, the judge, that right there, no, she didn't do a good job because she didn't follow procedures. Oh no, 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 no. Johnny's lawyers, they heavily weighed on the information that had innuendos. No, no, no. The only thing that had innuendos was Amber in her windows. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous with all of this stuff that they're coming up with. Could you please do something more than this foolishness? Because this right here is outrageous. It is. Um, unsupported at the trial. Like, okay, whenever you give your declaration, all right, and your declaration is a simply given. It holds no merit. It's saying, hey, here's everything, and I'm giving it to you. That's when they take that declaration and the what is it called? Está aquí, pero no está corriendo acá. It's here, but it's not coming out. It's not running out of here. Oh man. Uh, okay. The other court documents to where you go under, to where you give your testimony under oath. I can't remember the term yet, but I'm pretty sure you will put it down in the chat area. Please do that for me. I can't think of it right now. However, that is where you take those statements and then you see if it holds weight. Not only did Johnny's statements held weight, it was proven by her words. But we're not supposed to look at that because it was unsupported. Amber, you need to stop. You just simply need to stop. It's ridiculous. You're making yourself look more like a fool, and then whatever children you have, and that's it. Una is yours. It seems like Una looks different every time when there's you and a child in a picture. The child always looks different, longer, whatever. I don't know. But be careful what you put out there because maybe 10, 20 years from now, maybe your nieces and nephews might do a book report and come across you. It's going to be embarrassing. Embarrassing, but I'll leave it right there. Now, Heard and Depp. both were found liable for defamation. In their lawsuits against each other last month, but the jury awarded Johnny 15 million in damages and Amber 2 million in damages. And in their filings, the lawyer for Heard argued that they were improperly precluded to properly precluded from mentioning that Depp's loss was highly publicized libel case against a publishing in Britain's The Sun newspaper in 2020. Now, no, that was not only in a different jurisdiction, it was on a different continent. Okay, look, so you don't need to know anything about law, but you know if you have a court case in the United States and you know that there was another court case in England that had nothing to do with you, but the only thing that it had to do with you was what you said. And the person that was being sued, not even a person, the entity that was being sued was a newspaper, but you want to bring that over there, that happened over there, that had nothing to do with you directly, but something indirectly that you put out there, and you want to bring that into this here. Now, the statement was brought up, the op-ed in the Washington Post, that was brought up. And it was looked at and it was examined. Amber's around here, you hear all of this. Amber alert, Amber alert. And that it was looked at, it was analyzed, critiqued, argued over, back and forth, and she gave her statement about what was in that op-ed that she wrote. But we're not supposed to use that because it was unsupported. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, ridiculous. They're really grasping at straws, and I hope her lawyers know that they're not going to get paid. She has no money. She has three, one, two, three insurance companies. Two are battling with each other, and the third one is like, okay, you all can battle. I'm going to get my money. Somebody's going to give me my money. You're not going to get nothing. Heard's lawyers also claimed that Depp and his team weren't able to demonstrate any actual reputational or financial damage as a result of Heard's Washington Post op-ed at the center of the Virginia's case. Really? Like I said, these lawyers are throwing straws at them, just trying to make something stick. No. They argued that Depp did not meet the legal requirement for proving actual malice and evidence supported by Heard's belief that she was a victim of, of abuse at the hands of her husband. Look, you know when you're abused. What she said, what she described as abuse. Where's my water bottle at? I don't have my water bottle, but I'll go ahead and use, doggone it. I'll use my nasal spray. Imagine it's bigger. She was abused with this, right? Where babies come in. That was broken. Abused with that, never went to the hospital. She was beat, was looked at by doctors, by Johnny's doctors and nurse that came over, but they didn't see any visible scars. But um, that right there wasn't supported. And so because it wasn't supported, that right there. Johnny's finger, that's okay. He's a guy, he's tough. He's tough. He's all right. Okay. Let me wrap this up a little bit. Based on all of that, she just needs to stop. Amber, you need to stop. You lost. Amber, you need to stop. You lost. You just pay the man. You're broke. You need to stop while you're ahead and find a way to recover. A payment plan, because you're not going to win this. You're not. You found malice. What do you think? Are these lawyers taking some straws and throwing it out the wall to see what it sticks? What do you think?
I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you did. Because whether if I'm talking about court cases, like Johnny Depp or Marilyn Manson, whether if I talk about big girls, big guys and their delusions of grandeur, of it being okay for being big and everybody gotta go according to it, or whether I'm talking about celebrity mess, Amber Heard destroyed her life. Whether it doesn't matter what I'm talking about, but I want to thank you because you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Time is something that you'll never get back. You can get back something from your cousin that owes you money and taking their time giving it back, but please help continue supporting me. Keep on subscribing. I'm past 1,000. I am so grateful. Continue to help me to grow to get to the next level. Time is something that you never get back, and I hope that my videos were worth your time. I want to thank you for stopping by.